We're up on Fremont Peak State Park, and we're seeing another sunset. We just thought we'd bring this to everybody. We're above the clouds here. The sun is setting, and if the clouds weren't there, you really squinted or have binoculars, you could actually see Monterey Bay and the Pacific Ocean. We're probably about 30 miles from there. But just to have this spectacular sunset up here. People drive up this mountainous road just to come up here to watch the sunset. Then they drive down a mountainous road in the dark.
Oh, sorry.
So we thought we'd just chillax here, and maybe you just want to sit around and watch a sunset as the sun goes down. It's getting close to 8:30 p.m. That looks silly. A lot of people duck going on the cameras, and you can see them ducking.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I thought I was being so clever.
I know.
I failed.
But beautiful to get out to the great outdoors. This is part of our traveling series, encouraging people to get out. We're working from KPPP LP 88.1, Fargo Moorhead, adding local color to your airwaves, and now we're adding
the great outdoors.
The great outdoors. We'll be compiling some of these videos and running them in the future weeks because we have a lot of footage that we haven't live streamed. We have a lot of footage we just shot, and some is pretty high resolution, some really nice sights. Just you can only do a certain amount of things when you're on the West Coast because you have to drive, do things, sleep, get up and drive, do things. So you only have about 4 or 5 days. Pretty much you can only do 1 or 2 things a day. But one thing we've been doing every day is watching the sunset from a mountain view. There's no hotels up here. We're in a state park. There's no electricity up here. There's vault toilets, and they have some water piped in, some really good well water. We've been drinking that because it tastes great. But this is what's considered primitive camping. It's primitive because there's no running water for showers and things like that.
We had a shower this morning.
Yep, but we had a shower this morning because I have a battery-operated shower head and a collapsible water bag and a little shower tent, privacy tent they call them. Set that up, heated some water up on the camp stove using LP gas, butane gas, whatever it is, and had hot water in a matter of minutes and stepped into a shower and bathed. I got some of the camping crud off of me this morning.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Yep, I feel really clean. So tonight I'll be able to sleep clean. And up here in this wilderness, there's wildlife here. I saw looked like a wolf the other night. It was pretty big. It was a big dog. Looked like a German Shepherd, but it wasn't a domesticated dog. It ran across the road really fast.
So it wasn't a fox? That's too small.
Yeah, it was a lot bigger than a fox.
You said it looked like a German Shepherd.
Yeah,
size.
which is really big. Jeez. So I said it's probably a wolf or a coyote. It could have been a coyote. I'd probably say it was a coyote. But last night we had a huge snake about 4 feet long, slowly crossing the road. We had to stop and let it cross, and it just slowly went. It had a bunch of diamonds on it. It was white with black etching. It looked like diamonds, and it just slowly moved across the road. We didn't get too close to it to really try to identify it or anything, because I don't know my snakes well enough to know. But here the sun's starting to go down.
Oh, look how it looks like it's touching the clouds.
It's just touching the clouds right now.
There's a seabed of clouds.
Yep, and right now it's
right
dimming. The light is dimming in the area. I can see that. everything's starting to get dark around us, and the clouds are still hanging there. They'll eventually go away. I think the clouds are formed from the moisture from the bay, and it comes inland. And a lot of times it'll just stop there. A lot of times it'll rise over the mountains and become fog on the other side. Got some other people that are coming down to participate in watching an incredible sunset.
Look at how it paints all of the clouds.
Yeah, it's a painter. They're painting the clouds above it, or getting highlighted. They're changing colors of purple and orange and red.
I got my sunglasses on, so it looks really crazy right now.
Except you're watching the sunset version of our trip, bringing it to you, encouraging you to get out to the great outdoors.
I think we really needed this. I think most people have been penned up for a long time.
Yeah.
This pandemic has kept us from being able to do things like this.
Mm-hmm. You know,
we're fully vaccinated now, so
that's the whole thing. In California, if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. But I've been wearing masks every time I'm around people when I'm close to them.
Well, you know, they say that it's a good idea to mask with this new Delta variant unless you really want to get sick because it's spreading like wildfire.
Yeah, it's spreading to people that have been vaccinated, so you can't be too cautious. So I'd encourage everyone to be cautious. You know, since I've been staring at the sun with my bare eyes, all the trees look like they have fruit on them because I have all these orange spots in my eyeballs, little suns. It looks like strawberry trees. Cool. Hopefully, I'll be able to see later.
Yeah. It's so beautiful, though.
Yep.
That's why I put my sunglasses on. I had to go get them because I'm like, I'm going to go blind.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to look at the sunset. It's just so beautiful.
It is.
Put my sunglasses on for a second and look at it.
Oh, wow. Are these UV, 100% UV?
I know, but it looks pretty good, don't it?
Yep. It's totally red with your glasses.
Mm-hmm. It's really amazing looking.
Mm-hmm. I should get a cheap pair of sunglasses to fit over my glasses.
Like these.
Yeah, it was kind of tight, but so I don't be so squinty.
You should use these because I have the other ones, you know?
There's another pair in there, Nemo left in there.
Yeah, you can
somewhere.
use them.
Yeah.
If those work.
But there goes the sun. It's starting to sizzle on top of the clouds.
It's like melting through.
Melting right through the clouds. If you just joined us, we're watching a sunset from the top of Fremont Peak State Park in California. Beautiful sunset, 3,200 feet above sea level. We were at sea level about an hour ago. So we went 3,200 feet up into the air.
You can't see us, but this is Cindy and Duke.
That's right, this is Cindy and Duke.
Gomez-Schempp.
Gomez-Schempp from KPPP LP 88.1 Fargo Moorhead, adding local color to your airwaves. And this is our series of videos and experiences for our Get Outdoors series. Get out and see the great outdoors.
Now that vaccines are so readily available and safe, we recommend that you get vaccinated and go out and enjoy some of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. As the sun sets, the air is cooling too.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty warm, and now Cindy's smart. She has a jacket on, a leather jacket and a scarf. I think she has gloves too.
I do.
So she's ready. She's ready for a temp drop.
Mm-hmm.
And we're up in the mountains too. It's cooler up here.
Now it looks like a UFO
Or
on the horizon.
a plume of fire. Oh, the owls are starting to talk. They talk all night long. I was up last night and there's a bunch of owl talk going on. Then I hear cows.
Yep.
Then I hear some dogs over there, some barking dogs.
We heard a coyote too.
Oh, that's right.
We heard
a coyote.
and I was like, "Was that a dog?" And you're like, "No, I don't think so."
Yeah, the coyote. We keep our campsite clean and stuff, so we don't have to worry about critters. And the word is there's not many bears around, so that's good too.
Yeah.
The sun's almost down into the bay. Now it's creating an orange hue all along the horizon, and the clouds above are reflecting the orange. The air is cooling even more. A little bit of breeze suddenly came up. And that again has to do with how the clouds and the moisture and the temperature hits the edge of the mountain. You'll want to send some stuff over, so. There's a bunch of people gathering up here too, coming from the campsites. There's two main camps here in Fremont Peak State Park. We're in, and this one over there is, I don't know, I have to go look at the names, I can't remember them, but they're really nice campsites. I haven't been to the other ones yet to see what they're looking like, but
I think we got the best one.
I saw people that came from the other side on bikes and said, "Hey, look at these campsites. They're really cute. Wish we would have gotten these." So
we got the good ones.
well, that sun is almost totally engulfed.
There's a little tiny sliver.
Little tiny sliver on top. Now it just looks like it's fire on water over there. Looks like it's going to be your 15-minute sunset, which it goes down fast. You know, so that was quick from where it was in the sky. Oh, technically the Earth is turning, but the sun's not moving.
Right.
But the sun is setting.
That's how fast the Earth is moving.
That's how fast the Earth is moving.
Looks like a painting.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Very, very beautiful painting.